Good morning, everybody. For me, it's good morning still. I hope that you're having a fantastic Thursday. I want to give a shout out, to my new injector. And yes, for reference, for who doesn't know me well, I am 50 years old and a licensed medical esthetician, and also I am a licensed professional counselor, and I like to combine the love for beauty and mental health to enhance both of best words, to enhance our self-esteem, our self-worth, and absolutely, why not incorporate, if that makes you happy, Botox, injections, you name it, any aesthetic treatments, absolutely. So I wanna come here to tell you, what I actually wanna give a shout out to Face by Cara. She's my new injector, and she's in Lemon Avenue practice. This is the practice of Dr. Dubrow and Carrie Dubrow, and their staff is very professional. When you get to the building, there's a parking in the basement and in the main floor, in the main level. Then you get the elevator, and they will take you directly to the office, open directly to the office. That basically the reception area. The office is beautiful. So I had my appointment. It was to retouch my lips with Face by Cara. And you can find her in Instagram like that. I'm following her since yesterday. And one of the things that people have to know is I wasn't born, with big lips, and that's a fact. Basically, my top, it was kind of when I smile, you cannot see it. So I imagine over the year, it was going to be less. So let me tell you what she did yesterday. So when you get to the practice, if you're a new patient, they had to do a medical clearance. This is the first time I have one in aesthetic facility, but I think it makes sense, especially when the owner is a plastic surgeon. They have to ensure your safety legally and also ethically. And so they did the medical clearance first, and I did a made appointment for Botox, but I am doing the Botox, and the way she located the points to the Botox was very interesting, and I asked her why. She explained me. She's fantastic. So then, instead of I had make like an annual filling on my lips just to keep maintenance, what happened was I got a split here in my top. I think like almost like a year and a half ago when I did the last time, I have a split because when I did the filler at the time, I forget to put a lip balm every night for a month. And that caused the split. It split literally, and it looks like I had like a lip boobs. I know it wasn't so perceivable. In picture of the public, but trust me, once you notice something on your face, that would not go away. From your mind at all. So I want to correct that part. So what it happens is when you need to correct, instead to put an injector, especially when you're changing practice, because remember, I was in Connecticut living, and I love my practice in Connecticut, absolutely, but I have to find one here in Dallas. So so sorry. In order to make sure that you have a seamless, a beautiful, application by your injector, and you get the best result, if you had something to correct, they probably had to dissolve. Let me tell you about the spirit dissolve. Everybody, remember the perception part is everybody is not gonna have the same level of pain or tolerance, to uncomfortness, to something be uncomfortable. My experience for me, Kyra put me numbing cream in the top, and let me tell you something. She loved the shape that I had, that I came to the practice, but in order for me having the the application that I want. Obviously, it had to correct and the split. So she dissolved, okay? Not everything in my top right here, okay? Because it was here and then it got the split. So every time that I try to smile much, making face in my house, I can see it. So let me tell you. So she put me numbing cream, okay? She weighed a little bit. And I did not have pain, okay? People said, that pains a lot, that painful. No, obviously it's gonna be a needle, get it to your lip, but it don't imagine the needle go completely like, like a dentist needle, a little bit. So the numbing, what it does is when it penetrates, it's not as uncomfortable, obviously, because remember, you're not getting a massage. A needle a little bit, and they have to inject the liquid. So when they inject the liquid, you feel like 3 seconds. You just put me that, and for sure it was okay. I wasn't honestly in pain, because it wasn't pain. Obviously, it's like that. And what happened was that every time that it came to needle and inject, for some reason, I want to sniff. Okay, so I sniff every time after. Okay. And that was the funny part. It's okay. Sounds good for the mascara. Okay, that was the panorama that I was using. So I saw I was gonna be with smush under my eyes. So I'm glad I did, because look at today. It's senseless. Kyra, you're a genius. It's senseless. I did not get bruised whatsoever. Actually, after the appointment, I didn't know if I was gonna be sore or not, or have bruises. Bruises sometimes is bad in people, especially if you haven't do any Botox or fillers, okay? Once you do that process recurrence, it doesn't, I'm not telling recurrent every month, okay? Recurrence, like, every 6 months or whatever, or yearly, your body recognizes the injury, okay? When it happened. And when it happened, an injury is just not an injury that you had, like a fracture, okay? It's just your body knows where's the hyaluronic acid, okay, that is injected through the fillers. Or if you have been having Botox, you might have some points, okay? You might a little bruise, okay? And depends where the injector do the placement. So this one's the best thing that I do. You gotta wait 2 weeks, okay? Because the dissolving substance stay up to 10 days. So you gotta kind of massage and make sure, distribute how the solution get out of your body through your urine. Okay, and I will tell you, mine pretty much goes down. Yes, I'm gonna go back because we're gonna assess, she's gonna assess how to make my lips make full, obviously, because right now this is not in the symmetry. It doesn't look the same. It wasn't this so completely my top. So it still look good, but I want, the fullness that I had before without the boob in my lip. And I don't have Botox in all my face. Okay. Just to let you know about that. She told me I don't need it here, but I put it, here in the crow's feet area. And of course, I don't have pronounced lines here. It's just like little lines around here predominant, and not even very pronounced 11. Okay, so I love this practice. If you are in Dallas, Texas, or you're traveling, okay, and you want fillers or any other prosthetic procedure, please go to Lemon Avenue, aesthetic treatments. And you can make your appointment online, okay, or call to the office. They take your credit as well, credit card, whatever it is. You talk with them and they will tell you what it is. I absolutely practice. This takes the whole thing that was there, honestly. They take me quicker, pass me right. I think I was there back in my home, like, honestly, in an hour, okay? And that's it. But super, I did not bruise. It's unbelievable. I love it. Oh my God, Kyra is the sweetest, but also super fun to be around. We have great conversation. I get shout out to them because they're fantastic. I will be patient from now on for the practice for sure, but I had to see Kyra in 2 weeks just to to see what does she see in my lips, what she recommends, stuff like that, because I like the fullness. I don't want to be like when I didn't have lips. That's not who I am. And I'm a believer that you gotta do what makes you happy, okay? We are gonna get old. Let's put that way. And you decide how you wanna, go in life. And you know what I mean? Getting older, which is a privilege, right? But in the privilege that we had, why not do what makes you happy? If that implies left you your grace alone, fine. If that implies put color back, fantastic, okay? If that implies use aesthetic treatments, do whatever you have to improve your life. Don't let other people determine what is best for you, okay? I have seen all kind of crap videos lately about, don't get me started about people criticizing about others in semaglutide or whatever it is, okay? People have to do what makes sense to them in the process of getting older, in the process of maintaining, is not changing who you are, okay? Because I don't want to change. I love my face, honestly. I love my features. There's nothing that I wouldn't change, okay? I love my personality and everything. I just want to, age in a way for me means gracefully. And I love it, okay? It's just who I am. So go to the world, being blessed, be bold, taking calculated risks. Have fun today, okay? Bye-bye.